Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails to Azure, where in the previous episode, we explored Crossbell City during this blue mist phenomena we got going on. We went to check our car, getting ready to ram it into Orchis Tower, and we were told to come to Crossbell Station by Kiseki Roran and possibly Lector Arundel. Seems to have some words of advice for us, a request. We shall see. Welcome back. There's no telling how long this exchange with Kiseki and Lector is going to take. There's still time before we have to begin the operation. We should take care of any unfinished business we have left. The following events will lead to the infiltration of Orchis Tower, after which you will no longer be able to move freely through Crossbell City. We should be all good. We've gotten the accessory at Kia's desk. We've gotten the last car parts, even though we had to jump through time and space to get one of them. We've done the whole Reigns thing. We've talked to Quint at the cemetery and Pete for sort of a little scene at the Grimwood Law Office. Yeah. All that remains is to hold up. Hold up. I almost forgot. I know, I hear you screaming at the top of your lungs. Carl, Imelda, what about Imelda? We haven't gone back alley. Excuse me.
Well, if it isn't the SSS. Things are about to get a lot more entertaining around here, now that you've made it back into the city.
It's good to see you again too, Imelda. But you do realize this isn't just fun and games, and that our lives are on the line, right?
I would suggest that you stay indoors if you value your safety.
I know. As far as I'm concerned, I have the best seat in the house right here. Now do me a favor and put our dear Mr. President in his place. Yeah.
Man, even at the very end, still can't afford your stupid baubles. What about Crimson & Co.? It's locked. There's no sign of anyone inside. Oh, they got me good there. Not often I see you two inside. This is the first time, actually. Talk about a cluster out there. But hey, if I can't bark, I might as well take things easy and dog it. Dog it? What? That's not heard that expression. Dogging as a verb. This doesn't sound good. Those monsters haven't wandered into the back alley yet, it seems. I'm not sure exactly how dangerous it is in the city, but you're welcome to take shelter here if you need to. I'm good, Eric.
Our club was closed because of martial law, so I came to Eric's and dragged myself to sleep.
Wait, what's everybody else doing in here? Something going on outside?
No, Sandra.
What am I gonna do now? How am I supposed to get home?
Riveting. Riveting all around. There we go. That is our dear city. All checked out. Gotten all the secret, sneaky, hidden goodies and the like. Now, I just want to know what Kiseki and Lector's up to. I like those dudes. We might be on different teams in some respects, but hey, now we all have a common enemy. There's no telling how long this will take. Let's do it. No signs of lid. Man, though, this place is a ghost town. I guess there's not much reason to be here now that the Transcontinental Railroad's been shut down.
The Sumerian Railroad Corporation and all Erebonian and Calvardian inspection officers were forced out of the country, too.
Kiseki and Lector on the train at Platform 3, correct?
Yeah, let's make our way down there. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's like 1 and 2. So, let's check it out. Crossbell Station. Sheesh. These empty platforms sure are depressing.
It's evident that these trains have seen no use for several weeks now.
Indeed. That train there, that's platform 3, correct?
Yes. Ms. Roran said it was the second car from the front.
We can use the stairs up ahead to cross over to the other side. Got it, let's go.
I'm glad somebody's been keeping notes of what she said. I just remember Crossbell Station. You guys know the platform number and the car? Come on. You're 3 steps ahead of me. That's okay. That's okay. And let's see, that's the front. That's the... Wait, so for second car from the front. Here? Here? Wait, so is this technically... Is this whole thing the front? Okay, isn't this the first car or is it... It doesn't matter.
Platform 3, second car from the front. Looks like it isn't locked either. What should we do?
We should open the door and enter.
There you are.
Long time no see, gang.
Good to see you too.
You must have contacted us from the train's transmitter.
That would be correct. If I may be so bold as to say, your little coalition seems to get more illustrious every time I see you. You've even recruited the ace of the First Division, as well as a legendary Shongshu.
Spare me the flattery.
Honestly, I expected that both of you would already left Crossbell a long while ago. Have you been here in the city all this time?
Yeah, I've been poking around a bit. Got a job to do, you know? Way it's looking though, I'll be heading over to Arabonia again before long.
Poking around?
Don't sweat the details. We're not the only ones scuttling around. Someone's snooping around for the White Falcon too. You know who I mean?
Yeah, Reigns. He told us he works for RNA Research. Have you been in contact with him too? We've agreed to a mutual exchange of data on the current happenings in the state. They may be a private firm, but their intelligence network is most impressive.
True, but they lack in numbers, so they can't afford to send people everywhere. I'd wager they're stretched pretty thin.
Putting that aside, didn't your pal, the Blood and Iron Chancellor, go missing after catching a bullet in the Imperial capital? That's your boss, man. Sounds like the kind of thing worth going back for.
What, old man Gilead? I could have dropped everything and ran back on my own 2 feet the second I heard, but it wouldn't have made a difference. Besides, knowing the old goat, he probably saw himself getting shot and this fiasco in Crossbell coming from a Selge away.
What? How could he possibly have known that he was going to be shot?
Let alone participate the current crisis in Crossbell.
Old man Gilead treats the world like one big round of chess. To him, everyone and everything is a piece to be played. That includes Crossbell vying for independence, manufacturing a septarian, and trying to take over the whole dang continent. The Noble Alliance whooping the Imperial Army's ass and occupying Heimdall? Just another gambit on his part. Them goes for him getting shot and mortally wounded, opening the floodgates for civil war to break out. All the while, he knew Calvert wouldn't be able to capitalize on it by invading the new state-sized barrier Crossbell's made of itself. The old man's game board is probably played out exactly as he imagines.
Yeah, that's impossible.
I hadn't realized just how superhuman the man was.
I find all of this a little hard to swallow myself. While it does appear that Ouroboros is on the move in Arabonia, the real threat there may just be the Blood and Iron Chancellor. He's a man willing to make a sacrificial pawn out of himself, all for the purpose of giving rise to a turbulent era. No, perhaps man is an understatement. He's a true monster among humankind.
I figured that old man had a few screws loose, but I didn't think he was that nuts.
Do you think President Croix is aware of this? I wonder. It may not be my place to say, but I do commend Dieter Kreuz for the performance he's been putting on. But it's just that, a performance. He leaves much to be desired as a statesman. He can't help but view politics through the eyes of a corporate executive. What are you saying? At his core, he's still a banker, through and through. It would seem the legacy of the Kreuz family's mission has been left entirely to his daughter instead. How? You know of that too?
They don't give us the shiny spy badges for nothing, kid. A little lady that you took in after the Swarte auction. They've seen enough of the big picture to know that she's the core of that septarian they created.
I'd expect nothing less from the Imperial Intelligence Division and the Rocksmith Agency.
I can sympathize with your frustrations, but please don't misunderstand. Knowledge is our bread and butter as intelligence agents. Rest assured that we have no incentive to interfere with the Septarian for our own self-interests. That said, it's only natural for our work to take us here, given that this incident has engulfed the entire continent in chaos. Our real goal is to uncover the mastermind, the true culprit who orchestrated all of this. The true culprit? It's as I said. President Kreuz is entrenched in his managerial mindset, more of a facilitator than a visionary. The role doesn't quite fit Maribel either. She is devious, but her interests seem to lie more in the art of magic rather than politics. As for the Divine Blade of Wind, I can't envision one as stoic and self-disciplined as him weaving a scheme of this nature.
Cross Ouroboros and Old Man Gilead off the list too. They have both used Crossbell Situation to further their own games, but neither of them are responsible for this debacle. Someone's got a finger in every pie here. Politically, economically, diplomatically, historically. They've even got connections to the Kreuz family, knew of the DG cult, and followed the society's every move. Our puppet master here has been pulling the strings from the shadows ever since all of this began.
You can't be serious.
This is beginning to sound like a conspiracy theory. A convincing one at that.
Indeed, but we still have one piece of the puzzle left to find.
It couldn't be. I was hoping we could corroborate our suspicions on who the culprit may be. But if you still lack the necessary evidence, then we'll just set that aside for now. Time is short. Let's discuss the other matter at hand.
Other matter? Ain't it obvious? We're thinking about giving you a hand with your plan to storm Orchis Tower.
What?
Where the hell's this coming from all of a sudden?
Now that I've gathered all of the intel I've been seeking on Crossbell's state of affairs, there's really no reason for me to remain. However, turning a blind eye after what I've learned would only saddle me with regrets further down the line. While it is true that Crossbell's fate would be better left in your hands than in those of outsiders, it would be troublesome for us were you to fail in breaking your way out of this deadlock.
Maybe like throwing a game of Palm Party just because your opponent put a halfway decent chain together. Or, so I've heard.
I'm not quite sure that analogy applies.
Suspicious. When did you get your hands on a Palm Party account, Lecter?
I'm not fond of this idea, but I can't deny our odds of success would be higher with your assistance.
Perhaps we should discuss this with the chief first. Yeah, I agree. Follow us. We'll take you to our current base of operations.
Afterwards, Lloyd and the others introduced Kilika and Lecter to Chief Sergei. Upon exchanging information, it was decided that they would help with the operation. Shortly thereafter, Chief Roberts managed to successfully hack into Orchis Tower. With that, the plan to storm the building was set to commence immediately. The same day, 10:30 a.m. Oh, those two poor frag troopers.
They won't see it coming. Actually, I don't even know if they have eyes.
Wow, they're definitely not seeing much.
Ha! Roar!
All clear.
Now! Commencing assault!
Use the cars as cover. Let's freaking go! Bracers, cops, foreign intelligence agents. We're all coming together. This is how many people. Croix is pissed off. No! What? Ah!
Take this!
There they are, just as I called for them.
You're up.
Very well.
Come on, do the dual dragon helix thing.
Ha! Incredible!
Taito doesn't pull any punches, does it?
Kilika, allow me to assist. Very well. Let's show them the might of the Taito school. With pleasure.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Look at him go. They're gonna end up stealing the show at this rate. Leave some for me, why don't ya?
It's time. Special support section. Charge! We've cleared the way. The rest is up to you.
Roger!
Mission Mobile coming in hot! Meanwhile, Kevin's in trouble. Oh, you bought us enough time, but that Merkaba's going down. Kevin? Reese?
Armor down to 30%. We won't last like this. Enemy Aeon accelerating.
Oh, crap on a stick. At this rate, I'm gonna have to pull the big guns out.
Father Kevin? You don't mean... Wait, it's too soon for that.
If I can't stand my ground here, then what right do I have to succeed your sister's name? Gonna need your help, boys.
Understood.
Preparing for Stigma Activation.
Kevin?
Have some faith in Maurice. You're not off the clock, you know. I still need you to track the enemy.
All right.
Cerulean seal of mine, shining from the abyss. Radiate down from the heavens and illuminate this purgatory.
Converging orbital power.
Stigma confirmed. Commencing deployment. Change detected in enemy Aeon. It's charging its main weapon in our direction.
I, the Thousand-Hand Guardian, 5th Dominion of the Gralsritter, command you. Stigma Cannon Megadelus! Activate!
Potter Mater!
What the heck is with this thing?
The Septarian must be supplying it with infinite energy.
It doesn't matter. Potter would never lose to the likes of you. And neither will Estelle, Joshua, or myself. So give it up, you hunk of scrap.
No!
Potter? Why, you...
Ren, no! It's too much for you.
Yeah.
Damn it. No, I won't make it.
Ren! Huh? Potter, what are you saying? No, you don't have to. Please, don't.
Holy smokes.
Well, we made it in. Oh my gosh.
She's gonna be okay. All of her systems are still fully functioning.
That's good news. Just made a world of difference for us.
Absolutely. We have to make sure we take her in for proper repairs once our job here is done.
The battle outside is still raging on. There must be no limit to how many of those golems can be generated.
Well, time to suss it out now. Let's get to the elevators. Agreed. Remember the plan. 2 members will remain here on standby and guard the entrance. Make the call, Bannings.
Understood.
Well, let's go with the team we've been going with. Oh boy. Everything is so bad right now. Just a load of bads. But we're in. We are in, and the mission mobile, you can still rest in it. Let's go.
For every wave of those things to defeat out there, another one springs up in their place. Go ahead and add nuisances to the list of things alchemy can create. I don't think everyone outside will be able to hold out forever. We should probably hurry. Agree. Let's find Uncle Dieter and end this once and for all.
She's in bad shape right now, but all of her systems are still fully functioning. Getting her fixed up is all the more reason to sell things quick and come out of here in one piece. Agreed. We could even petition Chief Roberts and Mr. Guillaume for their assistance.
Indeed we could. You reorganizing our formation? Roger that. Spoken like a true military person.
No signs of any hostiles coming to attack the lobby so far. Still, it would be prudent to remain wary while we're down here.
You never know what might happen. We'll be counting on you, Rixia.
Of course, I'll keep my guard up.
Remember, 2 of our members will remain on standby and protect the front entrance as a precaution. Now quit dawdling, we need to get moving already. Right. Sorry, Dudley. Just wanted to hear your dulcet tones. There we go. Our party's ready to go. We got Orchis Tower to scale. Well, 21F.
It looks like they only managed to disengage the security logs up to the 21st floor. According to Chief Roberts, there's a terminal on the 30th floor blocking off access from the Orville network. Unless we breach it, hacking what remains of the building will be an impossible task.
Guess that means we gotta make the trip from 21 to 30 the long way. Aren't those mechanical floors supposed to be empty though? What gives?
It must have only been a pretense. Perhaps in truth, they housed the core of the Croix family's arcane secrets. The tower itself was likely planned in conjunction with that ritual they put Kia through.
Seriously? There were things about the building that I found strange while on security detail for the trade conference. But even then, I can hardly believe they were actually brazen enough to construct something like that inside a public facility.
In any case, we should make sure we're fully prepared before continuing onward.
Yes, the Red Constellation may be lying in wait for us.
Yeah, same goes for Kia. No matter what's in store for us, we're gonna push our way through. Our allies took on a lot of risks to get us here after all. We have to make it count. Absolutely.
No pressure, of course.
Not for us, it ain't. Now let's do this thing. Oh, ding dong. Orchis Tower. Did nobody step foot in here and be like, hold on, what are we making? This is really bad. Let's go. I mean, I had a feeling. I said so last episode, like, what's gonna be inside Orchis Tower? It's not just gonna be us scaling a couple of regular ass floors. He built a dungeon. He built a freaking dungeon. Thaumaturgical sector. I love that word. What? The hell is this? It defies all belief.
This must be the culmination of their magical science. A fusion of the Croix family's alchemy and cutting-edge orbital technology.
So this is the product of deluding themselves for over 1,000 years. Though one wrong turn and Yin's path through the centuries would have been no different. That delusion was what led to the inception of their puppets, the cult, which in turn led to the sacrifice of countless innocent people.
Yeah, even now, they're burdening Kia with the fate of a septarian. Whether or not the reasons for creating this place are justified isn't for us to decide. But even so, Kia, Arios, Theater, and the rest of their allies are waiting above for us. We have no choice but to break through. Let's do this, guys! We'll end their deluded fantasies of the past and seize Crossbell's present. Right. Agreed.
Roger Wilco. Armed and ready.
Onwards.
Oh, let that music hit. Building. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now. It's like a raven here. Amazing. What's this thing? Shoot it. Then ask questions later. This is amazing. Are you seeing the design? Spiral Clotho. Give you a Spiral Clotho right here. Wham! No, cancel that chance. Analyze. A guardian golem made by the alchemists of the Middle Ages eradicates anything that moves. Weak to time, but also weak to just a big old slam dunk. And a plow. Dudley's not very strong. Dude, his strength, like, I feel like he's just not hitting very hard. Have I equipped him? Yeah, he's gotten so. Oh, I mean, he has a solar pendulum. You can get something better than that, though. My good friend. Strength. What's like a decent thing here? I don't want to spend too much time on you either, buddy boo. You know what? You're gonna get a lunar spirit bait. You need all the strength you can get. Obtain burst orb. Good. Used too many of those on Aryan Rod, but at least I used them. Wait, what do you mean Estelle isn't part of the Crossbell branch anymore? What am I supposed to do with all these Chastel quips I wrote? Well, tuck them away for a rainy day. Get them! Who are these boys? They look like they can be reasoned with. Indeed, let's analyze. A magical construct built in the early days of alchemy will attack with total indifference the clay doll. Things in here seems weak to space in particular. Time in particular. Wham. We won't be stopped. Probably just a regular frag trooper. There's a little room here. What's this? Okay, I can pass through. There's a laser here preventing passage though. But while we're out here, let me just check that this is just a regular frag trooper. It's a new frag trooper. Perfect. Alright. We got burst at the ready. Analyze. An iron golem reanimated through alchemy boasts impressive defenses. So weak against time. Blam. Let's go get him. Ba, 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 ba. So this shield is down. So we do have to go through here. Alright. Let's freaking go, detonator. Do, 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 do. Stop right there. We're going through. Stop right there. More Sepith for me. Do, 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 do. This is so freaking cool. Zeit was going to be the CPD's new mascot, but they wanted him to wear a trench coat and say the catchphrase, "Take a Zeit out of crime." Ooh, ooh. Cool. Now we can go here. Those lasers won't stop me. I'm too short. There's a switch here. Sure. Let's operate that. That's probably safe to hit that button. And there that goes. All according to Keikaku. Let's go. Tempest gown. God, it's groovy here. I also received the gift of the Septarian. There was a second item, but I used spatial annihilation to keep you from getting it. Okay, if you say so. Power suit on you, 7 dragons armor on you. This Tempest gown, a gown that secretly has the ability to repel any attack. There you go, Tio. I mean, you're already a tanky girl, but gotta keep you safe. Oh, moving around. So far, so good. Dude, constant camera pans here are so cool. I love the concept of just moving around this one central pillar here. Let's see, there's a chest on the map, but there's many floors here, so probably higher up. Alright, let's go in. Let's figure out how to turn this freaking... There we go. Alright. Let's get him. We have to smash our way through. Bam! Blam! Blam! That's what I call teamwork. Celestial Bomb, EX. Get that right there. If a music group were to perform in this tower, would that make them an orchestra? Humorous. Run away! Nope. I was gonna stop and shoot, but it didn't quite work. You know, this is a little spooky. Okay. No, I want to get the drop on these boys. They scare me. I can't flee. Okay, well, it's... No, I want to get the drop on these boys. They're so much easier to fight if I get the drop on them. There we go. There we go. I know. I'm a coward. There we go. This is what I wanted. Smooth sailing. Blam. I also want to conserve my craft points, because if we're facing more... If we're going to be facing more of those freaking red constellation guys, I can't afford to lose much more DP right now. I've lost that on 3 extra DP battles. I think we've lost like 10 DP and we can lose like 25, so it's not that bad, but confused too. I challenged Father Kevin to an arm wrestling contest, but easily won. He must have the strength of 1,000 arms. Ah, yeah. Now then, Confused 2 is pretty fun. Could someone Would someone want that? Like, we have hit 3 here just kind of to have something. Confused, but we have burn right here. 20% chance to confuse the enemy is pretty fun. You know what? We will put it on... Oh, you don't even have the kind of slot for it. Okay. Confuse 2 right there then. Alright. Enjoy that detonator. Also, we're all about evade here. You have defense 3 on, no wonder you suck. Okay, that explains everything. Attack 2, there we go. I kind of just not really giving you what you deserve here, and for that I am slightly sorry. What else? My HP, okay. I'm gonna treat the detonator a little, at least a little. That's spooky, that's locked. I'm not getting in there. What about that? That's just a little nook with the dude. That's his nook. The dude nook. Nook of the dudes. Okay. Don't like these. What do these things do other than make you feel uncomfortable? And like you should take a shower after seeing them perform their ritual. Charge 3. Now you must put something back, such as the law of equivalent exchange. Red key card. Take that. And so she did, while Cyril regathered the other letters, giving her precious few minutes for the sheet of ice within her to melt and join the rushing current. Months of emotions had built into a sudden, colossal flood. Oh, it's climaxing there too. We're going. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, we're okay. At least okay. Uh-oh. We didn't come this far to be turned back by just a bunch of regular troopers right here. But still, might as well play it a little smart here. We can add a Mantine Guard up here. Then we're gonna do an Encourage right here. Blam, 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 blam. There's something to be said for having Ellie on the team since we have Star Blast like 3. Because we kissed, we made out, yeah, power love, and all of that. Defense 50. Defense down, they just resist everything, so you know. Yeah, everybody. Attack orders, speed up. We're looking pretty good. I think with that, just Death Scorpion 2. I mean, I imagine it's stronger than Berserker, since it has a 2 in the name. And it has slightly less range or area of effect. So, here we go! It's so slow though. Blam! Oh, sweet! That was damn. They're gonna get 1 round of attacks, and we're gonna get craft guards. We're gonna get healed up by Ellie. They're gonna miss on all of their attacks. I'm gonna pull them in for a big ol' spin, and wow! Wow, talk about over-preparing. Look at us. Nice, good practice though, good practice for what's to come. 93 on Ellie, always a step ahead. Now then, there's a switch here. Might hit that. I will do a rest. Just a brief little nap. Because that means the song starts over. They do a really cool type of looping in this game, which, I mean, it's present in more games, but... So, what does that do? Where does that leave us here? So this is just an extra little path around here. They play like a special intro section to a song, like what you hear when I start an episode, for instance. But then they never repeat that. They have this secondary loop of the song that comes in. So it helps keep it fresh as well. I admire that. Takes extra efforts. And it goes a long way. Love how they do music in this game. Turn your back. Get wrecked, because he's just going to be in the way for what's to come. Blam. And you, Randy. Warcry yourself. That's a level up right there on Randy. Yahoo! Akashic Gears. Whoa! Yeah! Wait, why did only 6 people come to my unveiling ceremony? Hehe. Don't ask. Strega, Akashic Gears, Rigid Gears, yeah. There we go. We also got something called Grey Greaves here. Right. Guess I just never equipped those. That speed is really nice. Alright, let's give the Akashic Gears to Dudley. I mean, he loves his shoes. It feels only right. Okay, so that allowed us to go there and do that. But did it open up more? Like this door over here? Yes, indeed. Okay. No, wait, we've been there. Wasn't there this other red door? No, that was maybe back here. Yeah, no. There's a locked security door. Yeah, right, there we go. Red key cards. That's the key. Oh. Oh? What is this thing?
An archaism, perhaps? I'm not sure if it's capable of moving, though.
Actually, I believe I know exactly what this is. The Eidolon Gear. It was developed by the Epstein Foundation.
The hell? What in the world for?
After the orbital shutdown phenomenon in Liberl, a project was initiated to oppose the Society's archaisms. They call it the Orbital Gear Project. It was spearheaded by the ZZF in Liberl, beginning in full force with aid from the Foundation on its less mechanical aspects. A renowned Professor Albert Russell himself was invited to Lehman to develop the cutting-edge prototype you see here.
This is the first I've heard of this. My question is, why would the prototype be here of all places?
I may know the answer to that as well. About a half year ago, someone stole it just as it was nearing completion.
That must have been Belle. She has a history with the Foundation and has been frequently traveling to Lehman to coordinate it with the Orbital Network project.
That does sound suspicious. Well, she is the type of gal who'd do whatever it takes to get what she wants.
It appears the parts responsible for controlling it employ a matrixized system. I think I may be able to control it if I utilize the Aeon system to establish a link.
You serious?
Yes, it shouldn't be too difficult. There's no sense in allowing it to collect dust when we could make use of it instead.
Well, it was technically stolen from the Foundation in the first place, so I guess it would only be right for you to take it back. And no doubt the battles are only gonna get tougher from here on out. It'd be reassuring to have the extra firepower. I say use it as you see fit, Tio.
I intend to do just that.
Eidolon Gear obtained? Tio learned the S-Craft Eidolon Gear? What? That's wild. That's crazy. That's bonkers. Whoa. That was just also shout out to the Russells. We know Tito worked hard on the Orbital Gear. Maribel's just showing up and taking stuff. So we're met with these gates all over, these, if you will, barriers that stand in our way. Alright, let's actually try going around. I probably just didn't see the path here and just assumed I couldn't go here. This is a terminal. Got it. I should have seen the throbbing thingamajigs on the sides there, alerting me to its usefulness. That unlocks all of these things that have been stopping us, and we can go on ahead. Okay. Now we're missing one treasure chest, but it also says that there will be one treasure chest in this next area, so that seems like it adds up.
Say, Tio, you mentioned there was a control terminal blocking off access from the orbital network, right?
Yes. Because of it, hacking into the tower's upper-level security systems is currently impossible. If we unlock it manually, Chief Robert should be able to procure us detailed information on those floors.
That information may include Kia's location and what Bell and the others are planning.
If that's the case, then it's imperative that we gain access to said terminal.
It's on the 30th floor, correct?
Yes, at the top of the central sector, if I'm not mistaken.
And what are we waiting for? Let's get our asses up there.
Right. Look alive, everybody.
Core High. This should be a smaller area. Swan treasure chests. And lots of danger. What we got here? Dude, it's a disco show in here. It's amazing. I mean, it's terrible. Oh no, humanity, but it...
What is this light?
Damn, this place is nuts. It's just one crazy sight after another.
Is this spiritual energy from all 7 elements?
The light is being drawn to the upper stratum. Coming into direct contact with it will likely have an adverse effect on our enigmas.
That's going to be an issue. From what I can tell, we have no choice but to pass through that light to reach the top.
We're gonna have to move as quickly as we can in that case.
Oh boy. So if I needed more stress... Let's see, we could go down below here. Oh, we have to go down below. Looks like both sides take us down here. Alright. We got some new boys here. We got some... I think that's a DILF right there. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Right. That's what they mean. Okay. We should have... I believe this is going to be 2 more types of creature that we need to get. This is perfect. Kaplow. Analyze. A forbidden alchemical creation that generates force fields and travels in groups. Titania W. Blam. All on that poor little thing. And level ups. Everybody 93. Feeling fine. Just a divine DILF. Let's get him. Blam. Analyze. Divine DILF. A guardian golem brought to life through orbital technology. Obeys orders without question. Indeed. Warcry! Go in! Get him! Blam! Oh, you would, wouldn't you? You know what I can do? They're gonna cast some arts on who? Just in an area? I think it's just casting in an area. Could I technically save my friends like this? I mean, oh, that won't really change where it's casting. That's true. That's silly. It just gives this one a crit. Thunder Cyclone. Cool moves. It's a lot of damage. This is why we always want to get the upper hand. Blam. There comes another one. Oh, we have a death blow coming up. This one isn't a crit though, so I think a crit is like plus 50% damage. If I kill one, then it's not gonna get a crit here. Okay. Say goodnight. Whew. That was rougher than it should be. Alright, we gotta get to that terminal over there. Firstly, let me just take a quick breather here. Crossbell City, Stargazer's Tower. What about... All right, we've already found this location before. Orchis Tower. So we have gotten a Clay Doll, Frag Trooper, Divine Delph, Spiral Clotho, and Titania W. That's everything. We're just missing one chest. And let's go get this one. And this whole thing comes down. Ow, 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 ow. It hurts. It hurts. See, I could take that. Was there a healing station here? Dude, I mean, they put a healing station before a boss. They always do. They're nice like that. Ow, 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 ow. Because we're really rough right now. If we have a battle on this elevator, I swear. Let's press it. Let's go. Yo, 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 yo. There are big time ouchies going through. Ah! Where's the chest? Where's the chest? What do we got over here? I gotta get it. Activate. Get that elevator up here. No, it's spinning now. This can't be efficient. We're ambushed. Bad, 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 bad. Wait, I'm Ellie? That's not what I... Okay. Let's see it. I'd forgotten. You got something new. Oh, you just summon a... Oh my gosh. What a badass. Way to go. Whew. Close one. Uh-oh, ow, 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 ow. Operated? No, I think we already did, actually. And then I got ambushed. Oh boy. We're so low. We're so low. There's gonna be a machine any second now. Any second now, there's gonna be a machine. Dude, I can... Oh, he's coming for me. No, no, no. Stop, stop, stop. Ooh, this is so bad. Okay, I gotta heal the party. I'm gonna heal the party. I'm just gonna stop being greedy. Smoke out. They're immune to death blow anyways. Items. Terror bomb. Eat them. Eat them. Eat them. Okay, we're okay now. We're going. Okay. All the way up here. All the way up here. Alright, no chests in this area. Are we okay with this? Core high. There's supposed to be a chest here. There's supposed to be a chest here. Alright. Let's go. Unless it's out here. Could it be? Could it be? The treasure chest we've been waiting for. 3, 2, 1, and it's here! The monsters appeared! Oh no. Bads. Also bads. Detonator. What say? You and me. Hearts of iron. We come together. I do want to make sure that I hit the one who's preparing to go in for us. Let's go. Just a nice simple punch out of this world. And there we go. Take care of some of those boys before they can be a problem. Smart bomb. A seal on Randy is annoying. Yeah, guys. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to... Don't like any of this. Just gotta take care of him. Jump up. Land hards. Alright. Indeed, 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 indeed. With that, though... Were these guys also weak to... Oh, you're saying you want a Genesis Flood? Okay, I can provide. I can provide, dudes. Oh my gosh. Randy unable to do anything. What a nuisance. Alright. Here we go. Don't you push my girl! Genesis Flood! Woo! Level 96 on the detonator. Wow. Win the gem. Final chest of Mystic Core. Hi, I wandered into the light, and now look at me. May I borrow and chart? See, he walked in, so his enigma got all messed up. Okay, so I think it's just hurt from the light. That might. Whoa! Is the elevator? Yeah, operated. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. There's nothing for us here other than getting to that rooftop and saving our girl. Well, I mean, she won't. Oh, she might be hanging out on the roof, actually. That might be. All right. Go! Ugh. Shoot this thing. So I can't operate this? Okay, that's fine. Oh, my EP. All right. Over here. Oh, 30F. It's happening. Nice little. All right. With that, I think we're about to face something really nasty. All right, give me a second to CP up. Scratch that. There's no available enemies, and I can't go back to the previous floor. So, yeah. We're facing them with what we've got. Let's go.
Is this the right place? Yes, I believe the control terminal Chief Roberts spoke of is just over there. We should waste no time releasing the restrictions on the orbital network.
Phew. We can't be done with this crap soon enough.
Agreed. I just hope this leads us to key on the president's whereabouts.
Okay, I confirm that the upper area has been reconnected to the orbital network. I should be able to provide you all with backup now.
Phew.
Can you also disable the security placed on the main elevator?
Yes, but it's gonna take some time. I'll try to get it done. That aside, according to the data, neither President Croix nor Kia are on the first 20 floors. There's no shortage of Defense Force members and Orchis Tower personnel in disarray, though.
That confirms that.
Nothing we didn't already expect. The real question is all the floors on the 34th up.
Chief Roberts, can you figure out who's on the upper levels?
Let me see. Oh my. Seems to be quite a lot of people on the 36th floor. I have no way of knowing who they are exactly. The 36th floor is where the waiting rooms for the trade conference's guests were located.
Could that be where President Croix, Kia, and the others are? Yeah, I'm willing to bet on it.
Upper stratum lock status confirmed. We can head directly to the 36th floor via the emergency stairs.
Well, let's get a move on.
We'll be counting on you to provide us with support, Chief Roberts.
Well, of course. While you search the upper areas, I'll get to disabling the security system on the main elevator. Appreciated. Well. With that, everybody, I think this is the perfect time to end because we're out of time for the episode. We've braved Orchis Tower. It's time to bring justice once and for all to Dieter Croix and to save Kia. Tune in next time for that. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.